The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
And now I saw a photo, I think it was either on Instagram or Facebook, and there's like a couple kids at the gig last night. You know, you took a photo with them.
Oh yeah, I'm down in the
And-
crowd the whole time, mate. You know, I'm just out in the crowd getting pissed. Fucking, I don't. A lot of rappers don't even mingle with the crowd. I'm just out there doing what I do.
Now they looked like they had a look on their face in the photo like you absolutely made their day.
Mm.
And I can't remember exactly what the caption read, but between the caption and the photo, when I looked at it, I was like, wow, like, you know, this dude's really connecting.
Yeah.
And yeah, just really having an impact on these kids.
Yeah.
You know, when the younger cats sort of watch, I guess, when they watch this interview, you know, and they feel like they really connect with your music and your struggles that you've had in the past.
Yeah.
Do you have sort of any, you know, I don't know if advice is the right word, but any, you know, anything along those lines that you would, you know, say to the younger guys that were maybe going through what you were going through?
Yeah. Fuck. It's hard because when you're at that age, it goes in one ear and out the other, you know. But my advice is just to keep their heads up, look for help, you know. There's agencies and stuff out there that can help with accommodation and stuff like that, and food and stuff like that. Go to school, like don't drop out of school. Selling, you know, getting into trouble isn't cool. In the long run, you're just digging yourself a fucking ditch, and no one fucking cares when you're in jail. Like all these, you might think, oh, I've never had a visit. When I was in jail, I never got a visit. So yeah, like yeah, bros aren't your bros all the time. You know what I mean? Like, if that's your crew, your bros and stuff like that, and they say they're gonna do this for you and that for you. Like there is a certain few that will, you know what I mean? And it just depends. But from my experience, I'd just say worry about yourself, get an education, get a job, go the right way in life, because yeah, otherwise you're just gonna end up in the system and in a rut, and it's very fucking hard to get out of. 90% won't get out of it, maybe even more. 95% of people won't get out of it, maybe.
Mm.
A lot of my mates that have been to jail just continue to go back to jail. And that's no life for anyone, you know what I mean? What are you going to do? There's nothing in jail.
So when you found that you weren't getting those visits, I mean, did you expect that you would be getting more visits?
Of course, mate. I've been stabbed and stuff like that. I was on life support for 3 months, and the people that I got stabbed for didn't even visit me in hospital. You know what I mean? Like, I lost my life. I was like dead on arrival, and the people that I did it for, stood up for and went to war for, didn't even come and visit me in hospital. So that speaks for itself as well. The kids just take that advice in and listen to that, because
Wow, that's crazy.
in the end, you got yourself. Worry about yourself. Do what's right. Look after your family. Yeah.
Now you hear, you know, that that's a war story, and you hear, you know, those kinds of stories, you know, about prison. And I'm sure different prisons are different. Maybe some are the same. For someone like myself, you know, it's very foreign territory for me, that
Yep.
sort of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand that there would be a lot of violence as well as a lot of other things going on in there.
Mm.
I guess, you know, can you reflect on some of the crazy shit that you've sort of seen with your own eyes go down in places like that?
Oh yeah, you see people get stabbed. Seen a bloke get both his bones popped out of his legs once. The guy broke his neck as well. Lots of stuff like that.
And they're sort of like, you know, I hear from stories from people that You know, if you go in and you get tested, you know, you're gonna have to fight.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a certain way that you got to carry yourself, and
Exactly, like I said, morals and respect.
yeah.
And yeah.
And I guess that pretty much, if you carry yourself like that, then you'll get through.
Yeah. And if someone puts it on you, you're going to have a go. If not, you find you go over to the boneyard with the fucking protection flops. Yeah.
Do you find that, if you don't step up, like, you're just going to get picked on continuously?
Well, I've seen it a lot of times, mate, in there. That's what happens, yeah. Once you're a target, you're always a target. Pretty much. Don't let yourself become a target.
The lesson. 2-7. Oh, yeah.